What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Right now we're going to be talking about some coin making methods. We're going to be talking about the Combine promo. We're going to talk about Leon Sandcastle being back. I don't know if you guys have been playing MUT as long as I have, but I can remember when Jerry Rice Cakes and Leon Sandcastle was in the game. I think it was like Madden 12 or 13. It was one of those Maddens, but that was like the peak Madden. I'm thinking it was 13 or something like that. That was peak MUT time because a lot of people didn't understand what MUT was, and now they do, and they're just getting into it, a lot of people, and it's changed a lot. So that's why a lot of content creators you may watch, you may notice that some of them are more upset about certain things than others because we've seen the progression. So when we see things like this happen, it's automatically a W because this is what made Madden fun. Alright, so Leon Sandcastle will be back. There's going to be a ton of free cards, Combine players, all that good stuff. But first off, we're going to jump into the coin making method really quickly. While you guys are right here and you're sitting down and watching the video, go ahead and smash that like button. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. We're going to go over to the sets right quick. And we're going to take a look at this set right here. Now look, the Team Builder set. Earlier today I was getting these off for like 280k, 290. The last one that I sold was at about 234,000, right? So pretty much what happens with this Team Builders pack, there's a lot going on with trying to get that Darius Slay with the Team Affinity and the Team Builders and all the cards that go into the set. So this, right now, the 93s actually took over the market. Right now, we're going to go check the current status of it, but it took over the market a lot earlier. For those of you guys that joined the earlier streams, you got a head start. Already got reports of guys making over 1 million coins within 30 minutes. But again, the prices are still pretty suitable. It was very, it was at 300k earlier. It went down to about 280. The last one I sold was about 248 or something like that. But let's go ahead and take a look at what their current prices are. All right, so go over to the auction house. We're going to check the program. And just to give you guys an insight of what's actually going on, the prices are going to vary regularly throughout the day. It depends on who's completing the sets and what's being hyped up. Now, the Slay card, right? Darius Slay. Oh, it's all the way down to 218 now. So this right here, like, it depends on what you have in your binder, because for me, it's a lot of cards that I'm just not using that I'm exchanging in the set. So I did it earlier when it was, worth a lot more. Depending on what's going on now, if you still wanted to make some coins, I think making these are pretty good as well. I think the Affinity, hold on, let me see something. The Affinity 95s, right? Hold on, let me see something. I think the 95s were pretty expensive as well. Didn't they have 95s that were available? Let me see what they got going on right here. All right, I thought they had some 95s, yeah. Dean Landry, they got Matt Gay and stuff like that. You can go further with the other sets and complete them, but the 93s are just suitable because it's over 200k. Like I said, it's already come down like 100k earlier today, but it's the possibility of making the coins are there, and that's all that matters. A lot of you guys that are watching this video right now, you know that there are a lot of promos coming and you just want to be able to make coins. And that's ultimately what it is. It doesn't really matter, whichever promo, what's going on. This is what's hot right now. But when you use those 93s to make these, mathematically it may not work out. Because I think you need 3 of the 94 I think you need 3 of the 93s to make a 95, which would be like 600k. So it would make no sense to do it. It would make sense to just go ahead and to actually do the 93s like I started off with, the way that we were doing it earlier, and just go ahead and make coins like that. Because if you start playing around too much, it can get really, really bad. And why is it doing that where it won't let me switch the quality? I don't know why it was just doing that. All right, let me go back into it. That was kind of weird. I was trying to change the quality of everything and it wouldn't let me change it. So with the way that these 95s are, you can see all of them up here. Okay, so what is it? Yeah, you need 4 of them actually. So that's even more ridiculous to make 580 whatever amount of, it doesn't make any sense. Darius Slay, the last time I checked, he was actually going for about 3 million coins. I will not tell any of you guys to go and complete all those all the Team Affinity tokens by doing the sets to go make this guy, because I don't think you're gonna make out unless you had already done the previous sets before and then you were just putting the tokens in now to make the actual card, because it's gonna cost you too much. Unless you just have a ton of things in your binder and you don't care, it's gonna be very, 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 very difficult to be able to do anything about that. As far as getting them and making a profit by getting all those tokens done, because like I said, everybody's going crazy. Okay, so did they reset all this stuff? Why was those Team Diamonds still there? Even though, did it actually reset? What is this? Okay, there it goes, that's better. So Slay should be there now. because they had the team builders set in there. Sometimes the auction house gets like, you know, flooded and weird. So let's go. He's gonna be like this one right here. So he's at 2.8. He was up to at least 3.5 earlier. Again, I'm just giving you guys all the insight. Just remember, you don't have to purchase any of the previous cards to go into this card. It's just the card by itself. Don't worry about these other cards over here and people having them there. The power-ups have been completely different and they're hit and miss this year. Just be very, very careful with that, all right? So with all of that being said, now you can determine how you want to do it, okay? I know for a fact with the way that I'm set up right now, I have a lot of I have a lot of availability of the cards that they're using in the set, right? The only thing is just be careful with these type of cards, because the playoff cards, they were supposed to actually upgrade them, right? And they did not upgrade them yet, and I don't know what exactly they're doing. So you want to be careful with the cards that you actually put into it. They will keep trying to make you manually put the card that you don't want in the set. You see how they keep popping it up, and you will have to continuously move them out the way. You could check the ones that are not eligible for any set. Sometimes you'll get lucky and it'll go in anyway. But you want to go for 90s. But these cards from the playoffs, definitely don't put them in there unless, you know what I'm saying, unless you want to. I don't think that you should want to actually do that, but if that's something that you want to do, go ahead and get at it. You know what I'm saying? These other cards, the 91s, yeah, try to avoid them. But you know, what's funny about it is I probably, even when this card is upgraded, I probably won't use it, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like I said, we'll put the Ray Nitschke in there, and then we'll just go ahead and complete this set, and you guys will be able to go through it, you know, at your own leisure, and figure out which cards you think, you know, you should be putting in this set. But the 90s, be careful with the ones that they choose for you, because once they, you know, stop, you know, choosing it for you, you're done. Like, you're not gonna be able to, you know, get those cards back. And I don't know if they are going to ultimately upgrade that juice check, because they didn't do anything to him, and they said that we were supposed to get upgrades, and we just did not. Now, as far as the one to pick, earlier today I was picking a lot of the Chiefs, because people saw the Leon Sandcastle and saw the Chiefs icon there, so the prices were up to over 300K. I honestly don't think it matters, but as far as theme team goes, the Eagles, the Niners, I guess the Raiders are good picks, because people are going to want to use those theme teams. So now we'll check the price on them and see, you know, what they're actually going for. 227. You know, is he going to sell for the 227? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? He might sell for more depending on when you post it. But just keep that in mind as far as the, you know, the players that you pick. Sometimes people will be willing to spend more. So watch that. And ultimately, once you make it, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and post it. Some of you guys are going to probably ask, okay, gee, what if we hold the cards and see what happens? Remember, Team Diamonds is going to drop. So if you made a lot of these and then you just said, you know what, I'm not going to do anything with it right now, I'm just going to hold on to it, you're probably going to save a lot of coin. But for me, I'm just getting my coins now, because I don't know what's happening, and EA Sports has a habit of just changing stuff up at the last minute. So I'm always an advocate of get your coins now and then worry about everything else later. All right, because it won't really matter. Now, as far as the free players from the Combine, you're going to be getting house rule players, and the sets are going to be relatively easy for the Leon Sandcastle and all the other heroes, the Masters, or whatever they're going to call them, the champions, CJ2K, Julio Jones, all those cards coming tomorrow. I will break down everything for Combine, but I wanted to make sure you guys were getting some coins. Let me know if you have any other questions or comments. Follow me on social media at GmiasWorld, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. I'm going to see you guys soon. One love, y'all.